Oh hi, this part 2 video from yesterday. In a minute I'm going to disassemble the reach controller that we looked at, but first of all I just want to show you what a typical dirty Xbox control pad would look like. So turning it over here, trying to get the buttons in for now. This is what a 360 control pad looks like after several years of use. This is worse than how they will usually be, but just thought I'd show you. I'm going to let the buttons drop out now as well. It's about to go and get cleaned. This one's not too bad, but again, it's still gonna get cleaned. This case has received like some sort of impact at some point. I've put some black marks there to show that the pillar supports are missing, but they can be replaced quite easily with super glue and a donor case that still has them pegs intact. I'm just going to go over to the table now. Okay, so this is the reach controller we looked at yesterday. It's obviously cracked there. This is causing it to lose power. Obviously there's some damage there. This is probably just going to be used as a personal pad now in my own collection, because I would never be able to sell it like that, but this can be easily fixed with a little bit of super glue. So I said yesterday about taking the screws out in a certain order. I find taking this middle screw out first of all, the one that's hidden, obviously this voids your warranty, but once it's over 12 months old, it really doesn't matter. It's gone, it's gone. So I find a cheap screwdriver from Hong Kong is usually the better one. I have the more expensive Torx screwdrivers, but they tend to wear out extremely fast, whereas these cheap ones cost $1.99 each, and they're just really good. They seem to really grip the screw as you're turning it, as opposed to the more expensive ones. So I always take these three middle ones out first. The reason why I do that is because there can be some sort of compression over the years, things have moved. If you take these ones out, things can pop out inside and cause problems. It's just easy to do it in this order. So obviously the three middle ones, and then the four outer ones that are on the bottom of the controller. So, there we go. Obviously this controller is probably, how old would you say this controller is now? When was reach out?
Like a couple of years back. Like 2 years ago.
I think it was longer than that. Obviously with this, I usually put my controller cases in the dishwasher, but because this is a custom one that's been sprayed by Microsoft, by putting this in, you just really damage it. So it's worth a little bit of, not so much elbow grease, but finger grease, and just use Alco wipes. And,
you don't want grease on your controller, it'll be like slicking around and stuff.
Exactly. So we've got all the screws out. This one's quite tight. Oh, this one. Here we go. Sometimes this has obviously had some sort of impact, so things are going to be broken inside. It's always the bits that the plastic screw channels, they all seem to go first. And you can use a little plastic tool, but the truth is, it's just easy to just gently prise it.
Yeah, if you had like longer fingernails, it would be more easier.
Yeah, but it just looks horrible when a man's got long fingernails, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So there we go. I've got it like this. And always hold it, just pinch it and just gently wiggle it. Depress the trigger each side. It just makes things so much easier. And we're about to have a look inside, see what's going on. So straight away you can see there's a bit of gunk and residue. Like I say, just a little bit of super glue.
That motherboard there.
Yeah, we'll pop that out in a minute. This was broke worse than I thought.
Oh crap.
So what we'll do is we'll super glue that. We'll hold it in place with tape or the super glue set. So I always just use any super glue will work. And then obviously just wrap a little bit of tape around as you do it. I'll just quickly demonstrate what I do. Usually I just put the tape there, then super glue into the channel, then push it, hold it in place, and then go behind it, and then just go over there as well. It doesn't have to be brilliant. Like I say, this is just going to be for our own personal control. Yeah. We've got some custom ones there. Alright, so to remove the circuit board, what you have to remember is just hold it there, just rest it in the palms of your hands, and then just put your fingers on each of the tops there, and then just and it pops. Not usually that fast. If you're going to be working on
Made it look easy.
well, it's not that easy. Straight away, these just throw them away.
Yeah, they just slip right off.
This is I usually have a little temporary bin on my table once that fills, just transfer it into a bin. These are some fresh ones. In fact, while we're here, these are some brand new replacements. I'm going to use these for, obviously, for a white pad. These are can you zoom in? I always like to sell pads with brand new nodules. That shows that it's new. I always check the analog sticks as well. I mean, just to remove the motors, you just have to. I'll show that again. Zoom in a little. Can you see that better? I always put my fingernail there and then just grip it there. Try not to pull on the wire. You can pull this off the circuit board as well. I mean, it's no big deal. You can resolder it, but you just don't want to give yourself any extra work. Just take a little bit of time, just gently wiggle it out. They are a bit dirty anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, those vibrators.
I've usually got a spare parts here.
Made out of butter. This is save material.
Here's some pads I've used. This one's Dead Labs. I used to use another seller, but the prices are creeping up on these now. And you can only get sticks, not necessarily deep pad. It's not true.
Yeah, you can't find deep pads.
While it's out, just flip that. So it springs straight back. That's good.
Yeah, if it does that, it should be pretty good. If it like locks in for a couple seconds, it's just pretty much useless.
I mean, I can replace these, not a problem. It takes probably about 10 minutes. This to replace this side is obviously easy because you don't have to take the trigger off. You have to bear in mind if you're replacing the left analog 3D stick.
Taking like triggers and stuff off is just a pain in the arse.
And to be honest, I've replaced one of these analog sticks without checking the trigger and then resoldered a broken trigger switch back in. So before you ever desolder one of these analog sticks, make sure the trigger's working because it's really annoying to have to resolder this thing. Again, this is good. These aren't going to have to be replaced. I'm quite happy with them. I haven't got any compressed air at the moment, but usually I'll just blast out any because gunk will accumulate in there, and it really is better to just. You can see there's some dirt there. Another thing, if you get in a button that's not working, usually I'll turn it, hold it so everything doesn't drop out.
Yeah.
If, say, for instance, your X button, it's quite common for the X button to start working.
Yeah, because you use it so much, like in Call of Duty and stuff, like reloading a lot.
Heavily used, but right triggers and right analog sticks are the biggest replacer. Anyway, when you see that, I mean, look how shiny that is. That basically is dirt. When it goes shiny like that.
Remember when I always used to clean those?
Well, drinks and gunk, and like I say, after years and years of use, I mean, they are amazing. The Xbox 360 pads, in my opinion, probably are one of the best controllers ever. I mean,
better than PS3.
The Xbox One's okay, but I just find them a little bit more flimsy, and there's more parts.
I know, and they're bigger, so if you have smaller hands, you'll have a harder time using
well,
them.
I can't say I've got very small hands. But anyway, to clean these, I always use a pencil eraser. It's really simple. The cheaper the better, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The cheaper ones, they seem to just fragment a little.
Anyway, rubbers are quite cheap, aren't they?
Exactly. So this is quite a clean rubber, so I'll just show you how much dirt is on there.
I know, I remember cleaning those. I remember lending you my rubbers.
That's when I first started doing it, wasn't it? So straight away, so you want it to be dull. You want it to be a nice matte black, and that 9 times out of 10 will make a button work again. It really will. And obviously that's for a quick example. And then to clean the eraser.
Taking like all those time cleaning them.
I'll just quickly just take it off. And it's
sandpaper.
Just a few seconds. Good.
Yeah, and then all the crap comes off it.
This will go into the dishwasher because this hasn't been spray painted by Microsoft. It's all
Or did you personally spray paint this?
No, this is. I did used to spray paint it actually.
Yeah, you did.
It used to be quite popular.
I remember helping you spray paint as well.
I used to have a brilliant spray paint from Plastic Coat, but it's discontinued now.
I know you had to like hold it up with a KFC cup.
It was good. Oh, this is really dirty. This has seen a lot of use. Again, this will just be a bit of hard work just to scrape this off because again, you can't risk putting this through a dishwasher. And these, I find, out of everything to do